Yeah.
Okay.
Should be good.
All right, cool.
Thanks. Well, they shouldn't be able to.
You let me know if you see me through the comments. Make sure everything's all right. We had a little technical snafu there. We always have technical snafus when I try to do it by myself.
I'm showing that you're live.
Yeah, it's showing the live. Hey guys, don't stop fighting. Hey. Live. Hey.
Okay.
Front door.
Hey.
Yeah, you're live. Here.
Yep.
You can hear him.
Thank you, bud.
See?
All righty, we are back. It's like every week something has to go wrong. Send the link again. All right. Hey, careful, there's cats in here.
Are you live yet?
Yep.
I'll do this later then.
What were you gonna do?
Change out the litter box.
Okay. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Let's send that one to. I'm gonna send out some invites. If you're here, say something in the comments. Let me know you're here.
Tommy, too. Debbie.
How's everybody doing this week? Sorry we missed you guys last week. It was a crazy night. One says they can't chat. Let's check that. That's going through good on there. Let's make sure it's on here. Does anyone else having trouble with that? I don't know why you're having any trouble commenting. I can see it, hear it, comment, everything. Let's see. Okay, cool. Cassandra's on. She says she's good. Awesome. Everything's falling into place. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good. Cassandra, did you have to do anything different? I'm good here. Okay, Donna's here. Cassandra's here. Send it to everybody, Cassandra. Send it to John and Katie and Tom and everybody. I've tried doing that. I sent it to everybody, but I don't know. I don't know if they got it or what. Hey, John. Awesome. You made it. Who else here? You guys let me know you're here. We can get started. I know we have me, Cassandra, Donna, John, come in. Yeah, re-sign into YouTube. Yeah, cool. Veronica's here. Hey, Veronica. Everybody's falling in. You guys invite John or Tom, Katie. I invited everyone on my end, but I don't know if it's going through or not because I invited Cassandra, Donna, and John, and they still couldn't get on. So you guys tried and get everybody else on for us too. Hey, did Mom bring me food?
You didn't say you want food.
Yes, I did. I told Mom I wanted food. Can you go see if she did?
Okay.
The video kept saying it ended. It actually did end, John, because we were having trouble and we had to keep restarting it. I'll tell you said, hey, Donna. Having sushi. Awesome. I might have some sushi tonight, too. That sounds good. Sounds really good. I think we have sushi. Absolutely. Well, how was everybody's week? Our last 2 weeks. How was your last 2 weeks? We had fried chicken. Ooh, I wish I was at your house, Donna. I love fried chicken. Some sushi rolls with wasabi and ginger. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Might have to try that out. White beans and popovers. Cool. Everybody's eating good tonight. I haven't eaten tonight. I'm hungry. You guys are making it worse. Hey, Michelle. Veronica says, hello, everyone. It's been 2 weeks. Everybody's been missing everybody. So we've got to get it back on track. It sucks when we miss a show because that's 2 weeks. I am thinking that we went to see Gulf Shores. It's nice. It's very nice down there. Yes, it is. Invited Tom. Thank you, Cassandra, for inviting Tom. Did you bring me food?
You had food to make.
Oh, okay. I can't do that because I'm doing a show. It's kind of messed up down there, though, isn't it, Donna? I know some of those areas in Florida and some of them on the beach are kind of still messed up from the hurricane. Thank you for inviting Tom, Cassandra. Appreciate that. See if we can get everybody on. Yeah, Gulf Shores is very nice. We are going to vacation close to there this year. We're going to vacation in someplace. I don't remember where. It's nice, though. I saw the pictures to it and everything. We're going to vacation there this year towards the beach. We usually go to the mountains, but this year we're gonna do the beach thing. And I can't wait. I need a vacation. Well, I'll tell you guys where we're going. Grand Bay. That's where we're going. Grand Bay. This year. So June 1st through the 7th, I think it is, we'll be down on the coast. Pensacola last night. Awesome. You guys are like beach hopping, huh? Fort Morgan is an awesome place to go. Yes. I highly recommend it. I've investigated Fort Morgan. We got some evidence out of Fort Morgan too. Hey, Tom, he's back. Well, if you guys saw the post, yes, Cassandra, for paranormal, Fort Morgan is a good place to go. Morgan is my maiden name. Did they name the fort after you, Donna? But yeah, we actually did get some evidence from Fort Morgan. So, what post? What are you talking about, post? Donna says, no, they did not. Are you relayed? Oh, the post. I see what you're saying now. Why do spirits haunt? Yeah, that's what I was saying. If you guys saw the post, you'll know that we were doing the why do spirits haunt tonight. That's the topic for tonight. So we'll get right into it if you guys want to. Donna's beach hopping and making me jealous because it's not June yet. So I got my mind on going on vacation now. I've been off for 2 days. I've been off for a weekend, the whole weekend. I usually don't take a whole weekend, but I've been off for 2 days and I'm already talking about vacation. And that's what? It's almost March. 3 months away. 3 months away.
Front door.
Sorry, there's a lot of traffic going in and out tonight. Family's just getting home and getting settled in and everything. So it's going to be going off. The alarm's going to be going off where she says front door. She's probably going to start saying back door in a few minutes too. So whenever they go out to feed the doggies. So, but yes, our topic for tonight is why do spirits haunt? Why would they go through that? Why would they want to do that? And there's many different reasons. Has anyone? That's why I post these topics. As soon as I come up with them, I post them. That way you guys can have a chance to go on and see what you want to, or do your own research and do your own research, and so that you can be a part of the topic, part of the conversation. Have you ordered the fan table for Magic City Con? I have not yet. I need to talk to you guys about that. I know when it is. It's the 21st, the 23rd, 21st to the 24th or something like that. Or June, I think. But anyway, I know what it is. I wrote it down. But I do need to talk to Michelle and John about that to see how we're going to do that. I've put stuff like the comic or the Magic City Con, the investigation, a whole bunch of stuff. The set designs for the show. I've put all that stuff on the back burner. Unfortunately, I mean, I want to get this investigation done quick, but the only places that'll, but CAPI has to have money to do all this stuff, guys. It sucks, and I hate the fact that monetary has to come into the whole thing. But I mean, it really does suck that that has to be the reality. But it is. That's the reality. You know, we've got to have the money to do it. That's why we came up with the merch, was to get the CAPI name out there and to pay for stuff like that. And the merch is just not selling. So until it sells, we're just going to have to put everything on the back burner. Maybe the Spirit has something that they needed to do and couldn't. Yep. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Absolutely, Donna. But that's why, guys. That's why I'm still looking for a venue for the investigation. But everybody I've tried, they want money. I don't mind paying money to investigate whenever it's a spot. It's a historic spot. I don't do that privately, but if it's a historic spot and they make their money, that's how they make their money, then I don't mind doing that. But CAPI's got to have the money to do that, and we just don't have the money right now. So we put everything we had into this merch because I really thought everybody was going to buy it and it was going to sell and happen for us. But it sold really good for a while, but then once the people that really wanted it got their stuff, they don't need to buy anymore. So, and then the other people just aren't buying it. So I apologize for that. It sucks, but yeah, we've had to put everything on the back burner. The set, the investigations, everything has had to go back on the back burner. So this is unfortunate that we have to do it that way, but you know, that's how it goes. What's this Magic City Con about? Oh yeah, we'll definitely announce that if we decide to do it, but we've got to have the money to do it first. So we're not pressing anything into stone yet. Johnny, I will call you. I will give 100. Oh, thank you, Tom. Doesn't necessarily have to be a historic spot. No, it doesn't have to be a historic spot. But I'd like it to be an active spot. I'd like for there to be a history of activity there. I have left messages for the site in Huntsville. I talked to you about. Awesome. Let me know how that comes out, John. All right, let's get on it, guys. That's the horrible and unfortunate reality, guys. I apologize, but that's where we're at right now as far as all that goes. That's just, you know, where we're at for now. So you guys push this merch, get this merch selling, and we'll, you know, we can do stuff like that. So what about the Indian mound at Fort Toulouse? We've done Fort Toulouse too. I wish we'd have had a camera system set up at Fort Toulouse because we saw a couple of shadow people at Fort Toulouse. So, but that's an okay place to do. But what I really wanted, Cassandra, is a place.
Front door.
Sorry. I wanted a place that we could, you know, everyone stay the whole weekend, and they're not real keen on people spending the night out there at Fort Toulouse. Plus, there's no buildings there either. There's no, you know, habitable buildings. I'm related to the
Front door.
Fontmonts, the memorial there. Oh, cool. Cassandra, that's cool. Yeah, I knew what she was talking about. After I read it, I knew what you were saying. But hopefully that'll get better. If it don't, then, I mean, if it does, then we'll proceed with everything. So let's see. The CAPI merch is still available, y'all. Y'all know what we have. We have the cool new designs. Just in case there's someone that hasn't seen this, let me show you guys real quick. Hold on. See that? I want to try to get the light off of it. Isn't that cool? It's got the EVP sound waves on it. I just thought that was really creative that the designer came up with that. It's really cool. But we've got this on the license plates, on the mouse pads, on the T-shirts, the hoodies. We can put it on everything. And then the other designs as well that we showed last time. So yeah, all of our stuff is like super, super cool. I'm sporting the CAPI shirt tonight as well. I always wear my CAPI shirt. Speaking of that, if you did get merch, I shared the post on 99.5's Facebook page. Oh, thanks, John. Appreciate that. I've never done that. I've never thought about doing that. I should. So that's cool. Thank you. But let me tell you guys what happened, and then we'll get right into our topic for tonight. But we had a parade here in Prattville. We have one in Prattville and Millbrook. The Mardi Gras parades was in Prattville, Alabama, and Millbrook, Alabama, weekends apart. And then I think next weekend is Wetumpka's Mardi Gras parade. We'll probably go to that too. But anyway, for the Prattville parade, we were getting ready to go, and I asked my wife. I said, Michelle, do you know where my CAPI shirt is? I want to wear my CAPI shirt to the parade. And she says, no, I don't. And she says, yeah, it's dirty. It hasn't been washed. She said, I haven't done blacks yet. I haven't done darks yet. So I was like, man, I really wanted to wear that because it was good advertisement. Now, so that's really good advertisement to wear it to an event like that where you got a lot of people, and they're all going to, be looking at people. That's what you do at a parade. You go and you look. And so I said, I really wanted to wear it. Well, my wife and I will wear the same size shirt, 2X shirts. So she said, why don't you just grab mine? It's clean. It's hanging up. And so I got her shirt and I put it on and we went to the parade. And dude, I wasn't out of the car 30 seconds. And I don't mean that. I'm not exaggerating either. I mean, I really wasn't out of the car. For more than 30. I haven't even got my door shut yet. I'd gotten out of the car, turned to close my door. And as I'm closing my door, I hear, are you on that paranormal team? And I turned and looked, and there was this lovely lady standing there. And I asked her, I said, yes. I said, yes, I'm the founder of Central Alabama Paranormal Investigations. And she said, can you tell me a little bit about it? And so I went into the whole spiel. Send your wife a message on my Twitch. Oh yeah, I know. I saw that, Veronica. Yeah, she's going to take care of it for you. Yeah, we already talked about it. Thanks. I'm glad she had it, but she had. That was when you ordered yours. It was part of whenever I was doing the merch, and so she didn't know. So, but anyway, I'm standing there and I'm talking to this lady about CAPI and everything, and she says, "Wow, that sounds really awesome." She says, my husband is a lawyer in Montgomery, and his practice, the building where his practice is haunted, is active. And she said, we've had people come in the past and investigate it for us. But she says, we really wanted a good team that was, reputable and knew what they were doing and blah, 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 all this stuff. And I was telling her about CAPI and everything. And she says, I've heard of you guys. And she says, I would really like y'all to come out and do an investigation. And so I said, okay. And so I told her, she gave me her card and everything. And I told her, I said, as soon as everything calms down a little bit, I'll give her a call. And I'll be giving her a call in the next few days. But that's the whole point of it. I told her, I said, I wanted to wear the CAPI shirt to the parade for the advertising aspects of it. And I did that and it worked. We got an investigation out of it. And with CAPI, when you get an investigation, you get a new friend because we add those clients to our list, to our CAPI family, and it works out. So that's really awesome. And John has even worn his sweatshirt to a hospital, I believe, and people have come up to him and wanted to talk to him and about it. So let's see. Keep up with you guys' text or your messages. That's so nice. I shared the post. I got that. Send your wife got that. All right. I'm keeping up. I'm in. Tom is in. Everybody, Tom is in. I don't know what he's in, but he's in. Tom is in. Did somebody say something about doing something? What are you in, Tom? Trouble? Are you in trouble? Is that what you're saying? I am in trouble. Blink twice if you're in trouble. But anyway, let's get on to our topic for tonight. You guys text me whenever I'm doing a show and you want me to answer you. Yes, I will do that. I will definitely do that. Are you still on? Yeah, you are. Yes, I will do that. I'll call you this week and let you know. All right. So, what are some of the reasons why you guys think that a investigation? Oh, I don't know, Tom. I'll have to. I've got to talk to. We haven't done the initial interview on this one yet or not. I don't know if this is going to be one that we can bring a guest on yet. But if we can, you're definitely welcome, John. You can come. Anybody that took the class can come on this investigation if we can bring guests. All right. But it's not going to be like that's not where we're going to do our live. It's not a huge place. It's just an office, a single office. So it's their law office. I think it's a building. It's an old building though, but it's where they're at is confined. But stop. Sorry. Cats are being crazy. Being very crazy. All right. No, Cassandra, I do not have anybody else. I still have the 4 for the class. He sounds mad. Who sounds mad? Who is mad? We can't be mad tonight. We're having a good time tonight. No mads. Who sounds mad? Donna. Is that Donna? Is that it? Yeah. Casper sounds mad. Who is Casper? Oh, the cat. No, they're not mad. All right, I'll tell you guys real quick. We have male cats in here so they don't mess with the female cats because we don't want any more cats. We got to get them fixed. We haven't got these 3 fixed yet. So we got to get them. But for some reason, one of the male cats thinks the other male cat is available. I don't know. Maybe he thinks he's a female, or maybe we need to change his name from Casper to Liberace. I don't know. But yeah, they're getting kind of confused. So, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. Cats are crazy. Probably have to get one of them taken out of here because they're not going to play well. So let me do that now so that they won't be disturbing us. They're going to be doing this all night. All right, let's get on topic, guys. Yeah, I know how that is. But what do you guys think? What are some of if anyone did their homework this week, what do you think would be some of the reasons why a ghost would be haunting anywhere, a house, a business, not location based, but just why would they haunt in general? Yes, we have a topic, Michelle, but everybody else keeps talking about. So we'll just talk about what you guys want to talk about. Maybe, let's see, female dog. Okay. Hey, maybe we can just have a meet and greet with each other till we get a site. That'd be awesome. I'm up for that. I'm definitely up for a meet and greet. You guys work on that, on a place somewhere we could go and meet, maybe have dinner or something. What about the buffet at the casino in Wetumpka? What do you guys think about that? I can't see anyone else's comment. I'm sorry, Don. I don't know why. I can see everybody's comments. And obviously everyone else can see everyone's comments. You can't see people's comments. You were talking to people earlier, weren't you? I thought you said something to somebody. Sounds dangerous. What sounds dangerous? The buffet at the casino? Anyone more Central Alabama we can meet? That is Central Alabama. It's Wetumpka. Our group is funny. Our group is funny. Oh, the casino could be dangerous. Yeah. I didn't say let's go gamble. We won't gamble. We just go to eat. They have an awesome buffet there. You can't get much more Central Alabama than that, Michelle, says the lady in Birmingham. She's like, no, let's go to Birmingham. That's more north. We want Central. I mean, I don't mind going to Birmingham. We can go somewhere in Birmingham too. I don't care. It's whatever you guys want. All right, so y'all just... Birmingham is better. Birmingham is definitely not better than anywhere else in Alabama. I'm sorry, Michelle. I have to disagree with you there. I would not live in that town if they paid me rent. They wanted to let their loved ones know that they are loved and missed. Very good, Donna. That's right. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes the whole reason for their existence in a certain area is to let their loved ones know that they're there and that they're okay. That's right. That's a good reason for a haunting. It will change due to the situation. I'm sorry, guys. We've got to get this cat out of here. Let's see. Isn't that crazy? Cat needs an exorcism. She really does. He really does. Go tell Mom to come here, please. All right. Let's see what else we have. But yes, it can be wanting to contact family. That's a good one. They wanted to let her know. Yeah, I got that one. I'm sure because they don't know that they're dead. A good one, John. There have been cases.
Right now.
Huh? Okay, well, get this cat right here and take it out of here. Get the cat and take it out of here.
What's he doing?
He's fighting with the other cats.
Oh my.
And I can't do the show because they're making like all kinds of racket and stuff. So tell Mom he can't be in here right now. After the show, he can.
It's because he's new right now.
Right, exactly. All
All
right, close that before he comes out, please. All right, we got to get rid of the cat, guys. All right. But yeah, that's one of the more dangerous reasons. Hey, that cat's just, I mean, they're going nuts. They're screaming, and he's actually trying to mount them. I know, right? That's what I said too. But yeah, he's literally trying to mount them, and they're fighting him for it because of it.
Oh, what I do.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. If I have a gay cat, I'll accept that. Okay, it's fine. Now she brought me this, but now I'm gonna wait for make sure the cats don't get it. Anyway, I'm glad you said that, John. The fact that they might not know that they are dead. That one's very, very, very tricky. That's why a lot of times, until I know what I'm dealing with in an investigation, and I'm pretty confident of what's there, I kind of try to watch what I say and the kind of questions that I ask, because you don't know what the situation is. Sorry, guys. You don't know what the situation is there, and you don't know if they don't know if they're dead or not. And that could be actually pretty traumatizing to them if they don't know that, and you're there saying, when did you die, or something like that. But that could be a big thing. That could be a pretty. I'm sorry, it's hard to get my mind on it. All this stuff happening. That could be pretty traumatic to them if you there, and then it's got to be horrible to not understand what's going on, and then you lay that on them. Not a good thing. So yeah, let's always be careful how you talk and what you say during an investigation until you know what's going on. Because of that reason. I don't see it being detrimental to you, but it would be detrimental to them. And we're not there to ridicule them or to destroy them mentally or anything like that. We're there to honor them, give them a voice. And if you're in the paranormal for any other reason than that, then get out, because you're in the way. You're a speed bump, not an investigator. So be careful how you do that. And that goes into the whole respect thing whenever you're doing investigations. So yes. Tom says haunt or just visiting, maybe locked into time. Absolutely, that's a definite reason. And that kind of goes back into what we talked about a couple of weeks ago about the second and parallels and string theory and the plates, time plates and all that. It kind of goes back to that. It kind of brings it up. You're saying if they're kind of stuck between parallels or stuck between existences, then if they're sitting at that four-way intersection and they haven't moved yet, maybe that's what they're haunting, is that area right there, that existence right there that they're in. And that's a possibility. And we akin it to haunting as a ghost when it might not even be a ghost. The person might not have ever even died, might not have ever been alive in our sense of alive. So could that be all activity? I don't think so, but yeah, I guess it's possible. Remember, we don't know until we die. So we got to wait till that happens to answer that question. But that's an awesome one, Tom. Glad you brought that one up. And I don't want to live so far and miss out. Oh, Veronica. Yeah, and you can't fly or anything. That sucks, man. We'll have to come to you one day. San Marcos is an awesome idea, Cassandra. I love that. I love San Marcos. I can get a lot of cervezas there. Yeah, that's an awesome idea. San Marcos, that's a good place to eat. Which one? Millbrook or Wetumpka? Doesn't really matter to me. Are you talking about an intelligent spirit or residual haunt? Are you talking about an intelligent spirit or residual haunt? Well, I wouldn't be talking about a residual, John, if I was saying, why do they haunt? Because remember, a residual is not a haunting. It's just a replay of something that was etched in time. So it's not a haunting. This subject could be for pretty much an intelligent. It could be for, I guess it could be for residual as well. But if you're answering why does it haunt, then you can say it's not haunting. It's just something that was etched in time, like the guy on the railroad tracks. Then you could say that's why it happens, is because of that. So, but it's not really a haunting. Remember, residuals are not hauntings. Unfinished business. That's right, Donna. A lot of times that could be it too. They don't feel like they've accomplished what they were meant to accomplish. I don't think it's something as elementary as I didn't tell the missus where I hid the life insurance policy, or something like they didn't bury me in the right suit or dress. Excuse me. I think it's something, usually when it's unfinished business, or unfinished, their expectations of what they were supposed to do, what they were supposed to accomplish. I think that's one of it. I think it has to be something more than just the casual everyday things like the wrong dress or where the insurance policy is or something like that. So nothing worse than a horny cat. You're right, Tom. Residual is a repeated event in time. Right, exactly. Never come across. He meant cat. I knew what he meant, Cassandra. How could they not know? No one interacts with them who are alive. Try again on that question. How could they not know? No one interacts with them who are alive. I'm not understanding what you're saying there or asking. So question, who are you and how are you, as a question? I don't get that one either, Tom. I'm sorry. Like, as in a murder case, the spirit can possibly give a clue on who did it. I don't think it's that simple, Donna. I see what you're saying and I see where you're going with that, but I don't think it's as simple as, hey, John Smith killed me. I mean, if it was, then, wouldn't every murder victim do that? Cassandra says, I only know of Montgomery. I don't eat in Montgomery, Cassandra. I'm sorry. I don't eat. There's a San Marcos in Millbrook as well. I don't eat in Montgomery. You shouldn't either. No one should. I had someone that was affiliated with gangs in Montgomery tell me something one time about Montgomery that makes me, I don't like eating there. When I work in Montgomery, I don't eat. I wait. There's a much better one in Millbrook. Why do you think so many people are afraid to believe ghosts are real? Wow, good question, Cassandra. Check Cassandra out. Why do you think so many people are afraid to believe ghosts are real? I keep kicking this thing. I don't think you have to mirror someone's belief in the afterlife with their belief in the present life. If they're Christian, traditional Christian, they can't believe in ghosts because that kind of goes against everything that they were taught and kind of goes against what the Bible says. So, well, it goes against their interpretation of what the Bible says. The Bible is not against ghosts. Ghosts are very much prevalent in the Bible. If they're not Christian, if they're atheist, then most atheists believe that lights out. That's it. It's like you squash a bug and it's just, everything stops. Just black, just goes to black. You just don't exist anymore. There are some, the cat wants to be in the show. Hey, Casper. Buddy. So they can't believe in ghosts. Some of them. This is not a blanket. I'm not blanket covering or stereotyping anyone. Christian, atheist, spiritualist, New Age, naturalist, anyone. I'm saying that there's some people that are atheists that believe that it's just lights out. So they can't believe in ghosts, because if they believe in ghosts, then it can't be lights out. There is something afterwards. You have fence post riders that don't believe in Christianity. They don't go to church. They may believe in God, or they may believe in evolution. But as far as life and death goes, they just don't think about it. And then you have the people that are on all sides that are the fraidy cats. They can't believe in a life after death because they're afraid of what will happen. There's a whole thing that says, there's a whole belief that says Christians die and go to purgatory or the midlife, and wait until the second coming, and then they can enter into the kingdom. So I've heard before that that's where the ghosts come from, is that those, I don't know, in limbo spirits. I think that's one of the dumbest things in the world, to tell you the truth, though. I mean, whether you're Christian or atheist or spiritualist or whatever, why would you believe that there's a middle room that you go to and you just sit and wait, or you're just dead until, the second coming? I mean, come on. That's silly to me. I mean, my Christian upbringing and background was Pentecostal mostly. And so I was always under the impression that you died. It didn't matter if it was the second coming or BC or AC. You die and you either go to heaven or you go to hell. There was no in-betweens. But we know that they have a choice. I believe that they have a choice. Let me put it that way. I don't think that it's just all cut and dry like that. So, but yeah, and then there's other people that don't want to believe that ghosts are real, Cassandra, because that's what they're afraid of. And so they dismiss it. So there you go. Disturbed resting place. I don't get that one, John. I really don't. It's kind of like a haunted graveyard. I don't get that. I really don't. I don't think that someone desecrating a grave is going to make that much of a difference on whether someone decides to stay or go. I really don't. Remember, y'all know my views on the human body. It's just a meat sack. It's just a car. That's it. When it stops working, we're just going to get out. We're just going to get out and go do whatever we're going to do, whatever our choice is, whether it's to pass on to the eternal or eternity, or to, whatever that eternity may be for that individual, or are we going to hang around and scare family and friends? But I don't really think that the disturbed resting place has anything to do with that. I really don't, because you'd have to, when you die, I don't think you're going to care much about what happens to your body. I really don't. I know I'm not, and I don't foresee anyone that's dead now sitting around saying, man, I wish they hadn't done that to my body. I wish they hadn't put me in that certain cemetery. I wish they hadn't cremated me. I wish that they wouldn't have built that housing development on my grave site. I just don't see that. Maybe I'm wrong, but graves to me aren't, that's just a junkyard. Spirit question. Okay, Tom, what's your spirit question? I'll give directions to wherever we decide to go, Cassandra. Yeah. So. If they were able to contact people to let them know who murdered them, if they could tell people who did it and why. I think there would be a lot more of that if that was the situation, Donna. I really do. I'm a Christian, but so many experiences I've had say otherwise, but most people I know don't understand. The experiences you've had, Cassandra, doesn't have to go against your Christianity. The Christianity that you've been taught might not be the issue. That's a possibility. I'm not saying your religion is wrong. Please don't get me off into that. I don't want to open up that can of worms. I'm just saying, well, the people that taught you, did they interpret the teachings correctly? I think that's the safest way to say that, isn't it? So you have to kind of think, did they really teach me what I'm supposed to know? Did they really interpret this the way I'm supposed to interpret it? So I'm just wondering if somehow I'm sensitive to these things. That's a possibility. It's a possibility that anyone is. Little hole. What, Donna? Now the two cats that are usually passive aggressive, that usually just kind of lay around and don't do anything, like lazy guys, now they're playing. One's hiding in the enclosed litter box, and the other one's waiting for him to stick his head out, and every time he sticks his head out, he pops him. So now they're playing. Little hole. What do you mean by a little hole? What'd you say? I missed something. It's disturbing to the resting place if you dig a little hole and place something in it. Are you disturbing the resting place if you dig a little hole and place something in it? I guess that depends on what you stick in the hole, Donna. Why would you want to do that? I don't get that. That question actually kind of frightens me a little bit, Donna. Yeah, that's a little scary. Like an old home that is remodeled and there's a spike in activity. There is, John. Thank you. I was hoping someone would say that. Remodeling. For some reason, that does play a factor in hauntings a lot of times. And I can see why, I guess, if you've lived in the same place for 50, 60 years and then you die and someone else moves in and they start moving your stuff around and remodeling your home and tearing walls down and painting walls and taking wallpaper off the wall. I can understand how that would get a little upsetting. I would be pretty pissed if someone came in my house and started remodeling. I would not be mad if you came to my house and started remodeling. Please come to my house and remodel it now. You will not upset me. I promise you. Anybody that wants to come here. But remodeling plays a part in it too. A lot of times they do get upset about that. That's one of the things I asked during the initial interview. Sorry. That's one of the things I asked during an initial interview whenever we have a new client is was there recently any remodeling done to the home or the business or the structure that we're going to be in? And it makes a difference. It makes a big difference. Because you never know, that might be the reason for the disturbance before the activity. So yeah, that's a good one. It's hard in text delayed. Spirit question. Spirit question. I'm not understanding. I see what you're saying, Tom. So, question: who are you and how are you as a question? And then you said spirit question, and then you said mismeaning and comment. It's hard and text delayed. I don't get what you're saying, Tom. I'm sorry, buddy. If you're having trouble with doing that, you can PM me. There have been no crimes solved using paranormal means. That's right. I know there's a lot of stories out there where the psychic came in and told them exactly where to find the little child's body, or where the mother was thrown in the woods, or where the family was trapped in the car and died and stuff like that. And but there's never been a case solved using paranormal means. John's right there. So I really think that a haunting being there because they want to tell who murdered them, I don't think it's that easy. I don't know why. I don't understand why, if someone that was murdered and they're haunting somewhere, if they can tell me their name or tell me to get out, why they can't tell me the person that killed them. I don't understand why that works. But as far as telling me, doing it, I'm there doing an investigation. As far as them saying John Smith killed me with an axe at this date, then I don't know. There have been reports of reincarnations. There was a kid that that's paranormal too, John. So I guess, but a kid actually, I don't remember who this. I'll have to do some research and get this for you. But there is a case where a child told his parents that who he was whenever he died, what he did, how he was killed, and who killed him. And they actually investigated it and went there, and they found the person that killed him. Killed the kid in his previous life, the person. So that's paranormal. So, I mean, that has happened. That's a documented case. I'll have to get the particulars on that and post it. But yeah, that did happen. But yeah, I see what you're saying too. There's never been a psychic come up, or there's never been like a ghost hunter or investigator to come up and say, hey, I did this investigation at this house. I talked to the ghost that was in the house. They said John Smith killed them. You need to go check on John Smith. And then if the detective says, well, you're a nutcase, get out of here. But then he says, maybe I'll check it on it just in case. And he goes and checks on it. Yeah, that hasn't happened. So, like money or souvenirs. No, I don't think that would be disturbing the resting place. Donna, if you put money or souvenirs in the ground. I wouldn't put money in a grave. That's kind of silly. But if you want to go get like it's their body. It's not them. Why would you? I guess people do that though. Like people put stuff like on headstones and stuff like that. Like there's who is it? The Jewish that put the coins and stuff like that to pay the toll. All that crap. But I don't believe in putting don't put any money on a headstone or buried in the ground next to a grave or on a grave. Whoever died, they're not there. It's just a body. But if it makes you feel better, I guess that's fine. But I bet you whoever died would want you to keep the money and pay something with that, or buy something with that instead of burying it in the ground. Don't tell anybody you put money in the ground either, Donna, because they will go dig that. They'll dig that up to get that money. I promise you. Let's see. Would that be in a way disturbance in the resting place? Would that be in a way disturbing the resting place? If you're responding to Donna's question, then yeah, I guess it would be if you're disturbing it. But I mean, if it's good intent, I don't see anything wrong with it. If it makes that person, all graves is to make that person feel better. The living, not the dead. That's it. That's all funerals are for. A friend of mine and I were just having this conversation not long ago. Funerals, graves, headstones, flowers, gifts, money, whatever. All that stuff is for the living, not the dead. That's just to make us feel better about what happened. You know, give us closure. That's funerals and stuff like that are not for the like, I don't care. My funeral, I'm not going to put any stipulations on my funeral. I want to be cremated and spread somewhere. That's all I care about. How they do it, what else happens, that's all them. You know, I've heard people say, look, I'm getting cremated and I don't want a wake. I don't want a service. I don't want a visitation or any of that stuff. That's silly to me to say that to me, because all you're doing is taking away. It's not for you. You know, your funeral's not for you. It's for the living. So whatever they got to do to make themselves feel a little bit better about what's going on, let them do it. You know, when you die, that's not a funeral and a wake and visitation and all that stuff like that. That's closure for the family. That's not for you. And so I think it's selfish if you sit there and say, I don't want this done at my funeral. I don't want this done at my funeral. You know, I don't want you to do this. Screw you. It's not for you. It's for, you know, who you're leaving behind. That's what funerals are for, not for you. Again, who are you and how are you? Would it be a spirit question? Yeah. Who are you and how are you? Yeah. Why would that not? If that's the questions you want to ask them, Tom, you can definitely ask those questions. You can ask them anything you want. But yeah, you can ask them who they are. You know, what's their name? You know, why are they there? And how are they? I've done that. I've asked how you're doing. If you are, for example, doing an EVP session, would asking who the spirit is and how they are doing be an optional and risk-free question? Yeah. Why would there be any risk to that? That'd be fine. Where's Melissa? I don't know. Did anybody invite her? Leave it in the will that I left money in the grave. Don't do that. Never tell anybody if you put the money there. Not even in your will. Because they're just going to desecrate that grave to get that money. I promise you, someone will do it. People have stolen flowers off of my family's graves before. That takes a small, horrible piece of crap person to do that, but they do it. If they know there's money in there, they will dig that sucker up. I promise you. Funerals never made me feel better. Yeah, they don't make me feel better either. I think they're overrated. I don't think we should have funerals. I think we just need to get rid of the body and go on about our business. That's taking up a lot of real estate. Cemeteries, it's taking up a lot of real estate. We just cremated everybody, and then ashes are, you know, we can get rid of them. But bodies, you can't get rid of them. We got to bury them suckers. We're going to run out of places to plant people after a while. But yeah, they never make me feel better either. I don't like going to funerals. I really don't. I haven't been to several funerals in the past few years. I'm being cremated too. Cool. Me too. Donna's donating her body to science that will keep them busy for a long time. Donna, you're crazy. Donna says she's donating her body to science, and that should keep them busy for a long time. That's too funny. Greek put coins in the eyes to pay the toll to the ferryman across the river. Sticks. Many religions have adopted the practice. Right. Yep. I always want to remember them the way they were. Yeah, I've never understood that either. I don't want all that stuff. But if it makes them feel better, I don't have a problem with it. That's why I don't have anything like that. Just a question. The spirit may have something to say. Yeah, I agreed, Tom. That's why I said that's a good question. I didn't understand what you were saying because of the way you said it. But yeah, now that I see what you're saying, I agree with you, Tom. Yeah, you can ask them how they are. Absolutely. Don't be surprised at some of the responses that you're going to get from that, though. You might get someone say dead stupid. And they will be that forward too. Trust me. I had that one say, what the are you? Or that one at the hotel that, can you not effing hear me? He didn't say effing though. I want all of you to have a drink. If you have a drink for me when I pass, then I'm going to move in with Johnny and Toby. You are more than welcome, John. Your spirit can move right in. That's what I want. I want everybody to, excuse me, I want everybody to have a drink, have a good time, and then if they have to do the viewing and all that stuff, I don't care. That's fine. Funerals are closing to really understand that person is gone and isn't coming back. Well, I don't think it is a closing, but I don't think it's an understanding of that they aren't coming back. I mean, I think that's a whole different issue if someone dies and you think they're coming back. If you get stuck in that part of the stage, the grieving stage, you're in trouble. But I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's just it's closure for the family and loved ones and friends. What's the strangest response you ever got, Johnny? Tequila. Stop saying tequila, Tom. I'll have to go get some. Celebration of life sounds so much better. Yeah, it does. What is the strangest response you ever got, Johnny? Are you talking about the EVP? What is the strangest response we've ever gotten? We've been asked that question before. Can you not effing hear me? Was pretty good. It was me was pretty good too. That would kind of shook my core. We were doing a house in somewhere in Mississippi, I think, and I asked as I was coming in, I felt it was the first time I'd been pushed, and I felt hands, like real hot hands on my back, and pushed me forward in this hallway. And later on, I was talking about it, and we were doing an EVP session, and I'd asked, I said someone pushed me in the hallway, and the way I'd worded the question was not the way I meant to word the question, so I'd stopped. I was going to redo the question, and there was a pause there because I said earlier someone pushed me in the hallway, and what I was wanting to say was that you that pushed me in the hallway? And so I stopped to reword it, and before I reworded the question and reformed it, we got an EVP of that said, "Yeah, it was me," or "Yes, it was me." So that one was kind of creepy. The little boy laughing was kind of cool. The strangest, I guess, would still have to be the little girl that was in the hot house in Wetumpka saying, "Where's mommy? Where's my mommy?" That was one that kind of brought tears to everybody's eyes. Yeah, I believe the soul is still around during the visitation and funeral. Hey, Katie, I didn't even see you pop in. I don't know. That's a good question. I would think I would want to be, if I'm going to stick around. If that's the decision I make, which right now I can tell you that's the decision I will make, but I don't know, I think that's something you have to be faced with. I don't know what the choices are. So once you get up here and you find out the choices, you might change your mind. So, but yeah, if I'm still around, I think I would want to hang out during the visitation and funeral. Why not? See who all's there, see who's upset. Because you've got 3 groups during a funeral. You've got the group that is so distraught that they can't talk or communicate with anyone. They're the ones that are over in the corner or sitting on the couch in the chapel or funeral home or whatever, and there's people around them with tissue boxes in their hands, and they're praying over them and putting hands on them and telling them they love them and it's going to be okay and all that good stuff that people say. And then, they can't do anything. Then you have another group that's the group that talks good about you. That's the group that tells the stories about the good stuff that you've done and how you made them feel, and what good of a person you were, and you had a great personality, and you loved life, and you were taken too soon, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. You know, and then you have the group that is going to tell the truth, and they're going to say, you know, well, I'm sorry, but you know, if he hadn't been drinking and driving, he'd still be here. He's an idiot. You know, I'm mad at him, you know, or if he hadn't hung himself or shot himself, or if she hadn't been messing around with the wrong married husband, she'd, you know, you got those people. So, yeah, it'd be kind of cool to stick around and listen to what everybody says and everything like that. So, yeah, because people are going to be honest then, you know. So, the ones that aren't really that honest are the people that are going to talk good about you. They're going to be the ones that's, you know, they won't say all the bad stuff that you did. But somewhere in there in that group, there's a group standing around that someone started it, and everybody was like, "Oh man, I'm glad you feel like that," because he was a jerk, man. You know. So, but yeah, I think so. I think souls will stick around for that if they've decided to stick around. I mean, why not? I would. Understand my children's father was really gone and wouldn't torment me anymore, even though I didn't go to see the body. I still felt as if he was still around me, but not physically. You could still feel a presence, but not physically be there. Donna, what did you say back? What did I say back? What does that mean? What did you say back? Elaborate on that, Cassandra. I don't know what you're asking. Donna says, my visitor list is to my funeral is getting shorter every week. I think there's going to be a lot of people at your funeral, Donna. Katie says, as I prepare for my dad's passing, I really want to believe his spirit will still be with us during the visitation and funeral. I feel like the burial is when the soul leaves us. Just my opinion. I agree. I like I said, if it was me, I would want to be there. So yeah, why would you not? I mean, you want to stick around and hear what people are going to say and see how they reacted. And I mean, I think that's a feel good time for a spirit. So yeah, I think they'll hang around, Katie. Absolutely. John says, I had a friend's uncle was cremated. And his ashes scattered near the lake he spent every weekend fishing on. The uncle had died under questionable circumstances with a new young wife. When the new wife scattered the ashes, a picture was taken. The image shows the outline of a man's hand, shoulders, and an arm pointing back at the new wife. Okay, that's cool. I'll have to see that. Oh, to the spirit during EVP. Are you talking about whenever they said it was me? I didn't hear it whenever they said it. I heard it back when we did the case study. I didn't hear it. Wasn't an audible EVP. I heard it on the recording after the investigation. Cassandra. 90% of your EVPs are going to be done. You're going to hear them after the investigation's over with. Man, it's not that soggy. Yeah, you'll hear those like later on, not like right then. Pretty good. I'm not sure what it is, but it's good. Awesome, man. You get that. Let me see it, John. That's pretty cool. I saw a pic of a big boulder fall on someone, and his face was implanted into the boulder. Wow. You mean like impact wise? Or he was actually a picture of him, like his face was on the rock? I'm not understanding. Or do you guys want to do the meet and greet? I think Cassandra came up with a really good idea. Pic of his face on the rock. That's kind of cool. I'd like to see that picture too, Donna. Send that to me. How about, I like San Marcos. Does everybody like Mexican? Y'all tell me, does everybody like Mexican? John said yes. What about the stories of seeing loved ones sometimes miles away from where and when they passed? Now we got to get off of this where and when people passed stuff. Get off that in cemeteries. People don't give a crap about where and when they died. I've never had an EVP or an audible sound or anything like that that said anything about where and when people died, unless I've asked that question. No Mexican. Okay. We can put FaceTime. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that for her. Absolutely. All right. Has everybody liked and subscribed to the videos? Hit the thumbs up button for me. I know everybody hadn't done that because there's only 4 people that's done it tonight. But regardless if you do that or not, do the subscribe and hit the bell, the notification bell. That way you'll know every time we're on. All right. Donnie, you have not subscribed yet because you sent me a screenshot of it earlier, then it said subscribe. So you hadn't done it yet. So you need to subscribe. Donna says, y'all eat, I'll drink. Let's do a vote. Okay, we can do a vote. New York Casino, Veronica. I wish we could come to New York, Veronica. That'd be awesome. We'll have to do a meet and greet in New York, and we have to do a meet and greet in Texas. Have to do one for Veronica in New York and one for Katie in Texas. Yes, vote. 1 outvoted. Oh, okay. I thought I did. You guys are nuts. All right, I tell you guys what, as long as we do it on a weekend, I'm done I'm ready. As long as we do it on a weekend, it can be anytime. Dreamland in T-Town. That's not a good neighborhood, John. Awesome food, but that's a kind of a cruddy neighborhood. I don't like Mexican food or Chinese. Dear Lord, Donnie, you're missing out on so much. I would hate to think of a world without Mexican food and Chinese. True, we have guns too. That's true. We all got guns too. Let's see. Yes, scheduled and light. Okay. Thank you, Veronica. What's T-Town? Tuscaloosa. John's talking about Tuscaloosa. There's a place there called Dreamland Ribs. Is the best ribs in the world. I mean, they're not just in Tuscaloosa anymore, though, John. They're in other places too. I don't care if it's Waffle House, right? Let's do. Donna, where are you at right now? What town? Are you still down in Foley, Alabama? Are you going to be able to make it up here for a meet and greet? No, may need someone to talk me through sign up and like. Down at the, hold on, Donna, I'll show you. All right, Donna, look at this. Can you see it? Right over here, it says subscribed. Ah, I hit the button or the screen. All right, on your screen, right here, it'll say subscribe. All you have to do is push that and it'll turn it to subscribed. And right next to it is a little bell. Push that bell and it'll show it's ringing, the little lines on both sides of it. And that'll mean that you're subscribed and turn your notifications on so you'll know when we come on. It'll send you a link every time. Yes, Donna's still in Foley. Okay, so you're even going to be able to make it to the meet and greet?
Front door.
What month for meet and greet? Yes, but Montgomery is crooked. Oh, is it really? I've never been there. I say let's do it. When? Y'all tell me. How about IHOP? Does everybody like IHOP? Yes, during the meet and greet, if you're coming to the meet and greet, wear your CAPI t-shirts or hoodie or whatever you want to wear. Wear your CAPI stuff, definitely. If you don't have CAPI stuff and you're coming to the meet and greet, get CAPI stuff. Definitely. Who all's coming to the meet and greet? Jesus, everybody's dropped off. There's only 6 people left. They just redid Shoney's in Wetumpka too. They just remodeled it. I think that's a good place. When is meet and greet? That's what I'm asking. When do you guys want to do it? As long as it's a weekend, I'm open. And yeah, y'all can bring people. Yeah, John, absolutely. Michelle and Allison are more than welcome to come. It's definitely not in May. We want to do it way before May. Yeah, March. March is better. That's just in a few days. That's Friday is the 1st, I believe. I have to be back here in May 8th for birth. Okay, well, we're definitely not doing it. You'll be there in May because we're definitely not going to do it in May. Y'all want to lock down the time? Let's do it in March. You're leaving March 2nd to go where, Donna? Back to Kentucky? Don says not the 9th or the 10th. Okay. Excuse me. How about the 16th? It's the day before St. Patrick's Day. How about third weekend? Yeah, that's what I said. The 16th. How about Saturday, March 16th? I'll be in Huntsville. Okay, yeah, we won't do it on those days. How about Saturday, March 16th? What do you guys think about that? Sounds good. I'm in. Donna, can you do Saturday, March 16th? Cats don't always land on their legs, y'all. Cass just proved that. Okay, yeah, we're not. This won't be our only one. Tom, where you at, Tom? Are you still on? I don't know if he's on. Okay, Donna, you can come to the next one. We're definitely going to do a lot. Did the cat pass out? No, they were playing. He was on the chair, on the wash station chair, and one was in the floor and one was in the chair, and the one on the floor ran, and then the other one tried to swipe him as he ran, and he rolled off the chair and fell on his butt. So they don't always land on their feet. Sounds good to me. Saturday, March 16th. Sounds doable. What do y'all think? 8th till the 11th when she goes home. Okay. Well, we'll try to do another one the next time you're up or down from Kentucky. Now, what time do we want to do it? In Wetumpka? That's fine. You're welcome, Donna. Where are we talking about eating at in Wetumpka? San Marcos? I like the San Marcos idea. This one we could do at a Mexican because Donna won't be able to make this one. The next one, if she's able to make, we won't be able to do. We'll do somewhere else. We might do that one at the casino. Y'all should do it about 2. Why 2? Oh, Shoney's. That's right. I forgot. I'm sorry. Well, no, yeah, let's do Shoney's after the lunch rush. Oh, you don't want to go after the lunch rush, then there's nothing left on the buffet. They just remodeled. They got a big room in the back they'll let us have. We'll get that big room that they close off. I taught a class, a paranormal class at that Shoney's. Was it that Shoney's? No, I don't think it was that Shoney's. I think it was the Shoney's in Selma that I taught that class at. My Rainbow group went to that Shoney's and we got that room in the back. That's what it was. Yeah, a bunch of us from Rainbow. When I worked with Rainbow, went there. San Marcos this time and Shoney's. There you go. Good idea, Cassandra. Or we can do Shoney's both time. I don't care. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do San Marcos this time, and then we'll do Shoney's when Donna can come. That'll work. What time y'all want to do it? Dinner time? Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I like that idea. That way I can get my drink on. Yeah, I won't go to Prattville Shoney's anyway. Where's Tom? I don't know. I think Tom left. Nothing he said. Tequila. I think tequila was the last thing he said. Maybe he went and drank some tequila. I should have joined him. Yeah, he said tequila and then he was out of there. Katie, are you still here? There's some way that I can actually. I'll just turn it off completely. I guess so. I thought there was a way that I could look and see who was here. There is a way I could look and see who was here. I just can't remember how to do it. Got to get on this stuff, man. Figure it out. Anyway. Oh yeah, Katie's still here. Sounds like a good time. You know, I wish you could come. That sounds good, John. 6 p.m. on the 6th. Or 6 p.m. on the 16th. Saturday, March 16th. Katie, you can come. It's not that far. Come on. It's really not that far if you think about it. Just jump on a plane, be here before you know it. Yeah, you might let someone do that, Cassandra. Either me or you that are closer, get there kind of early. If I had a place to stay in March, I could come. Yeah. But there'll be more, Donna. It's not the only one we're going to do. Katie and Veronica FaceTime. Yeah, we could do that. Could FaceTime Katie and Veronica. Put them in the middle of the table. Yeah, anybody that's not on tonight, like Melissa and Tom and all of them, you guys kind of contact them, and I will too. And Katie, you got to come. Just do it. Just, what the hell? Just do it. Just, I mean, you know, just jump on a plane. It's not that big of a deal. Just jump on a plane, come down here, eat dinner with us, go back, get on the plane, boom, you're back home. Done like that. Yeah, we can put it on the CAPI. You can put it on there if you want to, John. I'll put it on there too. But yeah, you can put it on there. Absolutely. Okay, Donna. You can contact Donna. Try Hopper Katie. Try Hopper Katie. I don't know what that means, but that's not 2 minutes to Katie, so I don't need to know what that means. Well, guys, I guess we're going to call it a night. I need to eat, and then I got a little work to do, and then I'm going to go to bed because I got to work tomorrow. Hopper cheap flights. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've heard of that. Yeah, how cool would it be if she did that? I am flying back to Iowa March 4th or 5th for Dad's oncology appointment. I've been traveling too much lately. She has, y'all. Bless her heart. It's Sunday night. Sunday night? I thought it was Saturday. That's why I picked it, because it was a Saturday. I don't want to do it on a Sunday. No, it's not. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday, John. Oh, it was a joke. Okay. You trying to mess with my head, man. Yeah. Well, I don't know if they take reservations at Shoney's. I mean, at San Marcos. All right, so that's what we're doing, right? Katie's flying in. Veronica's driving in somehow. We don't know yet how. I'm just kidding. I know y'all guys aren't coming in. We're going to FaceTime you guys. So, and you can't not do it either. We will just FaceTime you. And if you don't answer, Katie or Veronica, if you don't answer, we'll just keep doing it. until you finally crack and do it. Okay, just told Don. Cool, Donna. Thank you. Teleporting. That's how Veronica can get here. Teleportation. Absolutely. I know you're not flying in, Katie. I was just playing. I wish you could, though. That would be freaking phenomenal. If you and Veronica could make it, that would be just the best ever. What? All right, guys, let's call it a night. I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to this. I'll put it on the Facebook page that we're going to do the CAPI meet and greet night at San Marcos at 6 p.m. on Saturday, March 16th. And Cassandra, you and I will talk before then and kind of get an idea of what we're going to do as far as getting the tables knocked down and everything. Nathan will be in Mexico for a week that week anyway, so I'll be a one-man show for a week. Oh, bless your heart. Good night. Where is it? Okay, guys, like I said, y'all try to push this merch. Get your friends to buy it. The people that's already bought merch, show it to your friends. Say, hey, you should go get you one. They're good quality stuff. That's the way we're going to make stuff happen. I've tried my best to make this investigation happen without it costing any money. And it's just, I don't think it's going to happen. So you guys just try to get this. Where is it? Where's what? John says he's going to open a rift between Kentucky and Texas to here at 5:45. Look for a glowing hole. Man, it would be cool if it was that simple, wouldn't it? But yeah, we got to get this merch going. Merchandise, beanies, t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, cups. Yes, all of that. We got to get it. We got to get this stuff selling. The San Marcos, it's right there on 231. I'll get the address and post it so you can Google map it or Garmin it, whatever you do. But yeah, I'll get the address and everything. And I'll probably go by there tomorrow. I've got to pass right by there. So I'll try to stop in there tomorrow and see what we need to do as far as reservations go. But yeah, we'll definitely, I know there's a back part right there at the bar. It'll be a good place for us. That way you can get your drinks on and everything. Oh, I got Google Maps. Yeah, everybody's got Google Maps. Yeah, so just go on there and look at it. It's San Marcos and Wetumpka. It's right there on 231. It's a good place to eat. I've eaten there. To me, the one in Millbrook's better, but that one's good too. Yes, on 231. So, but thank you guys. Love you guys. I missed you this last couple of weeks. We'll try to make it to where it's not going to happen to where I'm off to where I'm on at least every week. I'm also looking into maybe doing some recorded shows and maybe doing a couple of shows a week on the, vlogging at least 2 shows a week. And then we may even build it up to 3 or 4, maybe every day. I don't know. But right now I'm looking at doing that. So got to get this merch sold to make all that happen. Love you guys. Y'all have a awesome paranormal week. And I will see you guys next Sunday. And y'all spread the word about absolutely, Veronica. We're going to do that. Absolutely. Y'all spread the word about the show, and we'll make it happen. I mean, about the show and about the meet and greet, and we'll get on it. All right. Love you guys. See you next week. Y'all have a paranormal week. Bye.